Hi, today I'm going to show you how to make simple puppets for our little triangular cardboard stage. This is a little stage we made where you can flip over the different scenes like that. It's just a triangle of cardboard. We have another video showing how to make this stage, which is very simple. But today I want to focus on the puppets that you can use with this stage. So here's one of the puppets that we use for a little story. And the puppets are very simple. As you can see, this is a little possum puppet. And it is really just a paper image on a stick. So to make a puppet like this, really all you need is some paper or card. This is a little bit thicker paper called cardstock. And you need some kind of a stick. I don't know what you have at your house, but I bet you have something that'll work for a stick. Popsicle stick, paper straw, paint stirrer, actual stick from the yard. This is a little wire that could be used for the stick. The stick is just what you hold the puppet with from above. So this is a wire that's used to, with little flags to mark out an irrigation system. Of course, what I use, which is very handy, is a bamboo skewer. If you have one of those, they're great. This is a piece of cardboard. I just cut the seam from a cereal box where it folds, and then I could tape it together and it would stiffen up enough. And if you don't have any of those, you can just take a piece of paper and fold it and fold it and fold it. You can kind of see that there until it gets sort of stiff, and then tape it together. So this puppet, you'll notice, has two sides. Your puppet doesn't have to have two sides. You can make a one-sided puppet. The reason this puppet has two sides is this way it can come and go. But if your puppet, for example, is facing forward, you may never want to show the back. So then you can make a one-sided puppet. But I'll show you an easy way to make a two-sided puppet. First of all, you take your paper or your card or whatever you're using, and you can use paper. File folders are a nice thick kind, regular paper or cardstock if you have some. It's just thicker white paper. So here's how you can make a simple little puppet that's front and back. You draw your picture. I'm going to make a real quick little puppet here. And you notice that I've drawn it on one side, but there's the fold so that there's two sides. And then with this tape, any kind of tape will work, or even staples. I'm just taping together the part that opens up. If this were a card or a book, it would be the part that opens. And so I've got the fold on one side, tape on the other side. And then with the scissors, I'm going to cut out the image on the front. So you can see I'm cutting out my puppet image. And you've probably already figured out that by the time I'm done, I'll actually have two, because I'm cutting two pieces of paper at once, because it's two layers from where I folded it. And the reason I'm doing that is because then I have a perfectly matched back to my puppet. So if I want to, I can make a back to my puppet. So now I've got two pieces. So now I can take my whatever kind of stick I'm going to use. Let's say in this case, I'll use this paper. And you can either use glue or tape. I'm going to use a piece of tape because that will be quicker for this demonstration. And I'm going to tape my stick on the back of the front. So now, see, if you make a one-sided puppet, when you turn it around to the back, you see the stick and the tape and all that. And that's okay if you're never going to turn it around. But in the case that you're going to turn it around, I'm just going to flatten this a little bit, because I'm going to then take some glue and put the stick glue on, or any kind of glue will work. And then I'm going to glue this right on to the back. And so now I could draw the back of my puppet. See, now you can't see the stick because it's in between the two pieces. So you might need to hold it. I'm making this really fast. So now if I wanted to draw the back, let's say that my puppet has hair that comes down, and maybe, I don't know if she has a belt, the bottom of her skirt, the legs. So now the puppet has a front and a back. And that's all you need to do to make your puppet. And then you've got your stick, whatever stick you use, and you're done. You've got puppets. Perfect.